Hey guys, ILene Vick here for Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. It is Friday, July 19th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I am live. It is week 29 of 2024, and in my neck of the woods, it is 78 degrees with a high of 83 and a low of 60. Great sleeping weather. I love it. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my broadcast. I'm here for the next 3 hours for coloring, companionship, chat, friendship, giggles, and laughs. And of course, the what, the how, and the why of adult coloring. Guys, remember, this group is your emotional refuge where we are united through coloring. Welcome to my YouTube peeps who come in and chat with me. That is always delightful. Welcome to my YouTube peeps who watch this broadcast after the fact. And welcome to my Facebook peeps who'll see this broadcast when I download it into my group, Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. All right. So let me go ahead and get my second monitor up. Let's see who's popped in. Maggie. Happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday to one and all. Hello, Mamie. Thomas, hello. Let's Kitty, hello. Carrie, hello. Sharon Joseph. Hello, Sharon. Sharon from the UK. Oh my gosh, it's what? 1 o'clock in the morning there, isn't it? 1 or 2 a.m.? Blossom, hello. Hi, Sarah. Okay, I've got 2 projects that I'm going to be working on. So Sharon, are you a night owl? Or just couldn't sleep? First project is our little boy, little hobo boy. This is from Hobo Life Jubilee. We've been making great progress on this. I'm working on the sky and the train. Then we'll work on a little bit of detailing. And we can put this one in the history books. Then the second image that I'm working on this is from Vintage Classic Coloring Pages 4 by Tatiana Stilova. So Sharon, you take medication that makes you sleepy, so you sleep in the day and you're awake all night. Okay. Well, I think that this is going to be a pleasant place for you to find to spend your time. I'm so glad you stopped by. You're welcome to become a regular if you like. will keep you company. Okay, so I've been working on this Princess and the Pea. Oh, Sharon, you've been lurking. Oh, now the truth comes out. Well, I'm glad you decided to finally come in and chat. Do you adult color? So I've been working my way towards the bottom. Really not too much more to do on this one either. Hello, Julie. I think this will be really pretty. Okay. That's right, Sharon. We'd like to know if you're here so we can say hello. Oh, you've been lurking for a year? Oh. Well, mate, you should have been saying hello earlier. Good grief. Okay. Let me get my paper towel. Sharon, do you have a printer? Okay. Are you following with this image, and have you followed with other images? Because I'm sure you know by now you can get this image out of my group. Hello, Tammy. Okay, so let's continue with this. So I need to do a little repair work on my piece because I spilled something. Oh, you've heard you can say you can get your images. Yes, you can. I loved your babies and eggshells, but I can't find them to print. Okay. Blossom's lurking because she's organizing pencils. Okay. Blossom, we're going to give you the link to both images. This one and also the eggshell cuties. Mamie, would you do me a favor and search up eggshell cuties? And find that freebie. Sharon, do you have a Facebook account? Okay, so I'm doing a little bit of repair work. So bear with me while I do that. Carrie's listening and watching, been coloring all day, need a break. Okay. Okay, Mamie's going to find that broadcast for you, or that image. So what you need to do on Facebook is make sure that you have notifications set so that when something is posted in the group, you'll get it. Okay, medium gray. So Sharon, does this mean that you're going to start coming in every night and chatting with us so that we know that you're here? Okay, so I'm fixing this on mine. Again, I had a little oopsie. Well, Sharon, that's good. Okay, now I'm putting in a little bit of vertical color of the gray to fix this blue. Now, rule of thumb around here. If you have an oopsie on your page, don't throw it away. It's good practice for you to work around it and see how you can incorporate it. Okay. All right, I've fixed mine. So Mamie, this is the 1-2 eggshell cuties, right? Yeah, baby and eggshell. Perfect, thank you. So Sharon, there you go. Sharon, do you want this image as well? Okay. Now, did everybody hit that like button? Please hit that while we're chatting. Oh. Okay. Now, come back with your goldish color. And now I'm going to outline this edge. That way it gives a little bit of shape, or more of a shape, to the train. Don't overload it. Just pop in a little bit of your color. Oh, Kitty, that's wonderful. You're about to get the book Critters and Tutus. Yeah. Okay. Now, I'm not going to do a whole heck of a lot with the train. In this case, the train is secondary to the picture. And we made it a nice light color, like it's coming out of the mist. Oh, Kitty, you are a loyal purchaser. Thank you. And the reason that we did that is because we want the hobo child to be the main kahuna in this picture. Okay. Now, I'm going to define our rails, and I'm going to define them in the same gray color that they already are, but I'm going to go ahead and what? Color it. We color over gray, right? And that's right, Thomas. I always ask people, if somebody steps away, just do a BRB. Thank you, Thomas. Okay, so Sharon, you'd like the hobo picture. Mamie, do you mind supplying that as well, please? Thank you. So let's see. Sarah, you bought a book a few weeks ago. You started to color a cute picture, but you were sick, you stopped, you didn't finish with 2 colors. I forgot what colors they were. Oh, just match them, Sarah. Trust me, it's not the end of the world. Okay, let me swatch my colors for you for these rails. There's my dark gray, my medium gray, and my light. Thank you, Maggie. I'm sorry. Thank you, Mamie. I'll have to start calling you two M&M. Oh, Sarah, you'll get it. Don't get too fussy. Okay. So I'm going to start with my dark M&M. Oh. Linda's number 8. Hello, Linda. Linda is part of the Three Amigos. Uno, dos, tres. Hello, Linda. Hello, Michelle. And hello, Wally. That's perfect, Thomas. Thank you. Okay, let's start with the dark. Now, remember, we do color gray on gray. Oh, today is your granddaughter's birthday, and you were at Dave & Buster's. How old is she? Why do we color gray on gray? Linda says they say hiya, hiya. All right. She's 17? Cool. Sharon, scroll up. Mamie put in the link for the hobo in the train. Okay, Thomas, I'll keep that in mind. Oh, Linda, her name is Kaylee. Okay. Mamie, will you check that link for Sharon? Hi, Diane. You're here lurking, don't have any energy or heart to color right now. Your son got a call from my husband and they're sending him home from the hospital with hospice, Xanax, and morphine. Okay. Well, I assume that that's a good step, that they're going to be sending him home. All right, why do we color gray on gray? Now I'm on this middle track. I'm using my darkest color. And what do I always tell you? Don't pound your pencils into the paper. Okay, then I'm going to bring in my medium. Now, again, I've got this little blotch I need to take care of. Sharon, I'll let you and Mamie sort that out so I can keep going. Guys, why do we color gray on gray? All right, middle rail. To give depth, that's right. Your gray pencils add that extra oomph that the picture needs. All right, let me pull out. See the difference? This rail is better defined than this one down here. So there's my medium, and I'm going to bring in a little bit of dark here. Blossom, I put my magentas in with the purple. Okay, here's my dark. Finger blend. Now, we've got these little holders of the rail. These things right here, spikes. So I've got my dark pencil and I'm emphasizing them. But I'm going to blend them, of course. So Sharon, all you need to do, as you know, is to watch the broadcasts from the beginning and you can follow along. Now, we've got to peter out our darkest color as we go towards the back. So you just want to get lighter and lighter with it. Oh, hi, Kitty's mama. Kitty, remind me, what's your mom's name? Okay, excuse me. So I'm going to go on each individual spike. I'm coloring in my darkest, and then I'm finger blending it. Details, guys, details. Now I'm drawing in this top loop of the spike on this one because it isn't clear. So I'm going to add that in there, that loop. Her name is Pagella, but she likes Paige for short. Hi, Paige. Welcome to watching the broadcast. Look at all my peeps that are saying hello to you. Paige, how long have you been adult coloring? Okay, now I'm going to back up here and I'm going to go to that center rail, which is right here. And I'm coming in with my darkest color and I'm just putting it under the lip. And then we'll peter that out as we go off into the distance. She's been coloring since Paige, you've been coloring since 2017. Cool. Now, I don't want this line as dark that I put it in when I petered it out, so I'm just going to very lightly erase over that top. We want that to fade out. Sharon, I've got like 11 or 12 brands of pencil. And I sort them by color. So the answer to your question is various. Okay, let me pull out. Look how cool that looks. Okay, now I'm going to start focusing on my rocks and stuff in between the rails. Well, Thomas, it's not just a matter of showing, well, yeah, it's showing up on your page and it's making the area more vivid. I'm just putting in a little more dark here. This is a tweak that I'm making for my piece. Okay, let's start working on these crossbars. I put in my light brown the other day. Now I'm going to come in with a medium brown. Now I'm in between the two rails at the moment. I'll get the ties that are on the outside shortly. So here's our medium. Now, I accidentally colored a stone that was laying on top of the crossbar. So I need to erase that. And look how authentic that makes us look by coloring it so that the stone is on top of the crossbar. And I'm working my medium now all the way through towards the back. Now remember, we've got to fade this out. So don't get too rambunctious with your medium. And then I'm going to come in with a dark brown. Let's see. Hello, Emily. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button, please. Okay, and then we're going to go with dark. Now, you want to put your dark in such a way that it looks like that rail is a little bit rotted. Finger blend. So not only am I going to come in with my darker brown, but I'm going to come in with my Payne's gray. And look how that gray on that brown makes it look, I don't know if rotted is the word. So I'm going to use weathered. Okay, who's coloring with me tonight? So here's my dark brown. And we're bringing that brown down just a little bit because we have depth, right? Okay, Linda, thank you. So we've got the top, and then we've got the front of this thing. Okay, next one. There's my darker color. And then I'll come back with my medium. And I'm going to blend right over that. And notice how I'm bringing that down here in the front so that we've got some depth of that. Is everybody with me? Excuse my arm. So we have a dark, medium, and light brown, and we have a dark, medium, and light gray. And I'm going to use a little bit of that gray, and that's going to show us where the top of the face is, so that it looks like that this thing steps down, right? This is under the lip. Of our tie. T-I-E. Be sure that you add that dimension. And then I'll put a little more of my gray on the front. Okay. All right, next one. Medium. Get in between your rocks here. The rocks and stones themselves begin to sing. Oh, Santa, hey, Santa, 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 ho. Santa, hey, Santa, ho, Santa. Hey, JC, JC, won't you look at me? Sorry, I couldn't resist. All right. Who's coloring with me tonight? Now, I want you to notice. Oh, I love that. I had that album. It was brown and it had the, gold on the front and the leafing. Okay, check out how cool these ties are looking. I'm going to pop in a little bit of my Payne's Gray near the bottom. And a little at the top to define that edge. Paige, what do you think? Hold on, guys. I need to use a tissue. And I didn't even sneeze. Okay. Next tie. Here's our light brown. Now, if you accidentally get into your rail, as I did, just color it again with your gray. And then my Payne's Gray along that front edge and in the front a little bit. Finger blend. Guys, we've got to detail these rails. Here's my dark brown. I'm adding a little bit of oomph to this. Okay. Now get down in between these rocks to show the front of that rail, because that's what's going to give you a 3D effect. Next rail. Tammy, you calling it an evening? Tammy, you doing okay? Okay. Good night, Tammy. Good night, Tammy. Good night, Tammy. So glad you were with us tonight. Finger blend. Hello, Helen. Okay, now our rails are getting lighter and lighter as we get further away. So you're going to have a little bit of detail, but not as much. And what I want you to do, we came in with our light color on these rails. Put a little bit of medium on the ones that peter away. And then blend. All right, let me pull out. Helen, what are your temperatures running in the UK? Okay, Thomas, see you in an hour. Thank you for letting me know. Excuse me. Linda's back. -27 degrees Celsius. Convert 20 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit.
It's 68 degrees Fahrenheit.
27, hold on. Convert 27 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit.
The answer is 80.6 degrees Fahrenheit.
Ah, 80 degrees. Okay. Now, let's pop over. You have a canopy over the back door so you and the dog sit in the seats under the shade. Cool. Okay. So our ties on our next set of tracks isn't very visible. They aren't very visible. So I'm going to take my medium brown and I'm just going to scooch a little color in there to hint that they're there. Now we aren't going to put in very much brown. We're just going to put in a little bit. Now, the other thing is, go back with your medium gray, if you need to, on yours, and make sure that that rail is touching the underside of your wheels on your train. Okay, so Thomas, you're still here. Gotcha. Okay. Then we're going to work on the ties that are on this side of the rail. So I'm going to start out with my light. Oh, has the cute boy got a name? No, we never named him. He looks like a Scotty. Okay, my power just dipped. Hold on. Give me a minute, guys. Okay, still broadcasting. Is everybody still hearing me okay? Okay, you guys remember those names that you're suggesting, and we'll come up with it at the end. Emily is saying Tom, Tommy, Maggie, Andy. Oh, should name him and scratch name on wood. Oh. Okay, guys, like I said, remember your names. Peyton. Timmy. Ooh, Timmy sounds kind of neat. Timmy, Andy, Scotty. Oh, Sharon, I'm so sorry. Guys, write the names down that you're suggesting, and then at the end we'll pick one. Okay. Back to these ties. So what I'm doing here is I'm putting our light color here. Then I'm going to come back Thomas. He looks like a Thomas to me. All right. So I'm going to add a little bit of medium on here. And I want you to notice that I'm just basically scratching in that color. And then I'm going to come in with my dark brown. Now, I'm going to use my dark brown and I'm going to shape up now these ties, at least the ones in the front. So notice Max. Notice how I am squaring these up. Right? Now, I want you to notice that we're just hinting here at the shape. And then as I get to the ones that are in the background, I'm just hinting at this. See it? And back at the beginning here, I'm going to pop in a little bit of my Payne's Gray. So guys, if you're not coloring this piece, what are you coloring? I know some of you said that you're just watching. Kitty, you're doing a mandala? Sarah, you're doing a ninja kitty? Sharon, we're coming up with a name for our little hobo boy. Okay. And then, as needed, oh, Jimmy. Oh, I like that. Medium gray. And I'm just blending in and making sure that we have a distinct line between our ties and our railroad. Or I should say our ties and our rail. All right, let me pull out. Okay. I'm thinking that that's looking pretty darn good. So let's come back to this side now. Thank you, Helen. And I'm going to color these ties that are in our front here. Here's my dark. Here's my medium. And then my light. And then a little bit of what? My Payne's Gray. Okay, Maggie, thank you. All right, camera move. Payne's Gray. Next tie. Dark. My medium. And of course we'll blend in those edges. And I really don't need to put in maybe a little bit of my light. Very light finger blend. Okay, next tie. Dark. Medium. Anybody having any problems with your blending, this coloring with me? And then our light. Now I'm going to come in with my Payne's Gray and redefine that metal here. Now, I accidentally colored a piece of the ground. Oh, no, I didn't. All right, we're good. Never mind. All right, let me pull out. What do you guys think so far? Any questions about what I've done? Okay, we've got some rocks to take care of between these ties. Let me grab some water that I'm totally forgetting to drink. Harry. Oh, Harry. Guys, be sure that you write down or make a note of the name that you suggested. Yeah, I just did drink some water because I was forgetting. Okay. Light, medium, and dark grays. My Linda, my Linda. Hi, Melinda. Okay, let's get these rocks done. Now, we've got a couple of rocks sitting here next to the rails. And I failed to color the gold or the brown between them. So let's go ahead and get those taken care of. And then I'm going to come in with my dark. And then my medium. And blending with that light. Cool. Hello, Patricia. Now, I'm going to add a little pebble here next to this. There's my dark, and I'm going to go right to my light because it's so small. Guys, don't forget to write down the names that you've chosen. Melinda, we're coming up with a name. Patricia and Melinda, we're coming up with a name for our little boy. And people have been making suggestions. Okay, middle two rails. Let's start coloring in our rocks. It won't take long at all. Here's my dark. There's our medium and our light. Now again, notice how adding this gray to the gray really makes it look good. Sharon Fabuloso for his name. I'm just kidding. Okay. Dark. Oh, blossom, that's neat. Medium. Light to blend it all. Dark. Now, look how cool it looks when we've got these rocks laying against the ties, and it's also sitting on top of them. There's our dark. My medium. And then our light. Now I'm going to go back with my dark on this one area right here and just better define that one rock. Okay, dark. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm thinking this looks pretty... Oh, Logan. For the name of the boy? Okay. Melinda, did you have a name suggestion? Here's my dark. Here's my medium. And then my light. Let's blend it all together. Timmy or Tommy? Okay. Guys, remember, write down the name that you are interested in having. And then we'll name him in a little bit. Alex. All right. Oh, that reminds me. USPS is coming out with a stamp. I think I told you this the other day. Okay, Mamie, thank you. Is coming out with a stamp with Alex Trebek on it, honoring him. There's my medium. There's my light. Okay, now this is fading off into the background. Or into the distance, I should say. So I'm very lightly going to add extra rocks. Now, I'm adding these on my own in between the ties. And that's because as this thing fades off, we lose that distinction of the ties. So I'm just going to pop in a little bit of that gray. Very, very lightly, guys. I'm going to use dark and medium. I think that looks better, adding that in between, even though it's fading off. Okay. Okay, Thomas, you thought Roosevelt? Okay. What do you guys think? I'm going to add a little bit of my light brown next to these ties. Okay, now, where's an area that we don't have our rocks? Up here on the other track. Sharon, I know that you meant that Fabulosa for the picture and not the name. Just teasing you, mate. Oh, I love coloring rocks too. Okay. And this, of course, is where you can tweak. We define our shape just a little bit better with our rocks. As you see those things, it should be tweaked. We're doing great. Okay. I need another tissue, excuse me. Now, I had you using a little bit of orange on these stone tiles, or this stone. So I'm going to use a light orange. Julie, good night. Hey Julie, can you stay a little longer while we name the little boy? I'll stop what I'm doing and we can do the name. Okay. Here's what I want you to do. Other than the name that you chose, you guys, what I want you to do is select another one of the recommendations. So in other words, if you like Billy, don't put down Billy, put down one of the other names that was recommended. The one that's got the most votes is the one that I will use. Mamie, if you'll help me keep track. So guys, start voting on the name that you like. Other than your own. And please, if you see, oh, never mind, that doesn't make sense. Roosevelt. Maggie says Timmy. Diane says Rooster. Anybody else? I thought I saw a Billy go by earlier, but that's okay. Oh, I know one that we didn't think of. Opie. Okay, so the ones that seem to be popular are Max, Tommy, and Timmy. Okay. So we have Max and Tommy. So now what I want you to do is I want you to vote. I don't know, is Timmy the same as Tommy? No, it's different. Tim, Tom, all right. So I want you to vote between Tommy and Max. Vote now. Tommy or Max? So we've got a Max, we've got a Tommy. We have another Tommy. We have another Max. We have another Tommy. Oh, everybody's piling on Max. Okay. Max, it is. Okay, Julie, you can go now. So what I'm going to do is on the crate next to him, I'm going to put Max. And then I'm going to take my white pencil and we'll go ahead and highlight around that just a little bit to catch the eye. Helen, are you still here watching this? So our little boy is named Max. All right, let me pull out. Now, does anybody remember what I did to the hobo coat with the two kids in the back of the truck? A little bit of glitter. Now, I'm going to use gray because our lines in between these squares are the darker gray. Poke a hole in this. Now, remember, your glitter will dry duller than when it initially goes on. And I want you to notice that I'm not necessarily putting it all the way around. I'm leaving gaps. And we're putting on just a little bit. Blossom, why don't you sharpen them as you use them? Now, I want you to notice that that glitter line is extremely thin. Okay, Blossom. Understood. Now, again, when this dries, it won't be as bright. Okay. And then, where my fringe is, let me make sure I can do this. Is I'm going to put a little bit of gold on the gold fringe. Again, not much. Good night, kitty. I'm about to change projects. I think we're in good shape. Let me pull out again. Questions or comments? Excuse me. Now I'm going to do a little bit of a finesse, or not a finesse, a tweak. I just want to blend one area that I feel could be done better. And that's our edge at the front of the face. Too much of a line there. Don't forget to leave that little area by the chin a little bit lighter. Any questions? Guys, I'm calling this one done. All right, Blossom, good night. The only thing that I see at the moment I think I want to amp up the train just a little bit. So I'm just going to take a slightly darker turquoise and I'm just going to add just a little bit of color to that. Now, notice I'm doing that spot coloring, right? This is finessing. And finessing is where the grayscale doesn't really call for this. But I'm putting it in because I want to add that little extra oomph. And don't forget, as you get to the back, you want to get lighter and lighter. Good night, Patricia. Now I'm happy. And a happy ILene is a happy group. Now I'm just going to put a very light shadow of this turquoise over the gray on the end. Not much. Just a touch. Anybody else see anything that I need to touch up? Oh, here's a telephone pole in the back. Medium gray. Okay. Now I'm done. Don't over tweak your piece, guys. Calling this one done. Now, because of all the colors and the glitter, if you don't mind, I'm going to take my fix stiff and I'm going to go ahead and put that on there. I want to get that covered and protected. Okay, let me spray this and you're going to notice the color is getting a little more vivid. Okay, Thomas, see you in an hour. Oh, Thomas, I probably won't be here because I've only got about 40 minutes left. Okay, calling this one done. So, Thomas, I'm going to say goodnight to you. Okay, Thomas, right back at you. New duet image tomorrow. It'll be out of my newest book. And the image that I'm going to be working on is our Chinese junk. It'll be a beautiful, beautiful picture. And as soon as I find it in here, I'll show it to you. There we go. This will be drop dead gorgeous, guys. So I'll go ahead and get that uploaded. And maybe even as a bonus, I may give you another freebie out of it. I'll tell you what, it's going to be hard to decide because they all look good to me. Okay. Let me get my next piece. I'm telling you guys, I'm having way too much fun doing this stuff for you. Okay, we got a feather. So guess what I'm going to do with this? Hold on. A little bit of adjustment. So I'm going to color this a light neutral color. Hey, Mamie, would you do me a favor and add the link for the hobo book that I just finished up? Okay. Feathers. Oh, that one looks cute right there. Didn't have to go too far for that one, did I? And that one looks good too. It's actually a double feather. I think I'll go with that one. Let me get my trusty glue. Notice that I'm only putting it on the bottom because I want that feather to be loose at the top, meaning not glued down. There we go. And don't get too fussy with it when you're placing it. I'm just getting rid of some of the extra glue. Isn't that cool looking? We got feather. Okay, let's color his hair. Medium gray and then black. Now, I decided that I wanted to make the skin dark, and I showed you how to do that. I'm going to take a black pen, highlight the eye, highlight the eyebrow. And notice how I'm swishing that out. Then I'm going to go ahead and add a little definition of the mouth. And then around the curve of the nose. Okay, after the gray on the hair, I'm going to pop in with some black. There you go. Details, guys, details. Looking good. Okay, next color. Oops, excuse my arm. Excuse. I'm going to come in with the gold. And I'll do that after I clean up a little bit. I keep forgetting that I added lines on the far left, and so when I go to clean up, I erase them out. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Okay. I'm going to be working in golds and browns. Isn't that pretty? Hold on, guys. Needed to adjust one of my fans. Hey, Maggie, while I'm thinking about it, tell me about your visit from your family from Spain. I know that Russ and Allie went crazy. Now I have a triangle here that I missed. Okay, let's continue with this. And then I'm going to bring the gold down to this bottom part as well. So Maggie, you said it was wonderful. It was like always been together. The kids had so much fun together. Allie really liked the youngest. We have the bigs and the littles. Cool. Maggie, did Allie have any problem? Oh, you played some of your family games, which was so funny with the language barrier. Was Allie okay? She didn't get too overwhelmed? And Maggie, how are the kids with Allie's disability? Okay. Oh, Sarah, I'm so sorry. Your sister had to put her second cat, Collie, down today. Oh. Okay, now, we've got a little part here underneath the hand that's going to be that gold. And also notice how I'm bringing that gold in between our frill. Details, guys, details. All right, let's go back to the left. She played with the youngest who is AL. Most 5, and the most they did really went well. The bigs played together mostly, but at times all 5 were pretty rowdy together. Oh, who is at most 5? Gotcha. Okay, alcohol marker. Allie wanted to keep up with the bigs, but just couldn't. Okay. And you said that they left today? Okay, so there's that fringe. So are they going back to Spain now, or are they traveling elsewhere? Okay, pink. And then I'm going to come back with a slightly darker brown. Let's see. And I'm going to add a little bit of shading and shadowing here. Drove to Houston. We'll fly to Boston tomorrow, then home to Barcelona. Gotcha. And how many kids were there in the group? 5? No, 3, right? The other 2 were Russ and Allie? Miss Sharon, good night. I've got 15 more minutes to the broadcast. Have a great rest of the evening. Yeah, 5 total. Right, they have 3, ages 11, 9, and 5. Oh, they'll remember this trip. So I was right. Three of the people, the kids from Spain. And the other 2 were Russ and Allie. That is so neat. And Maggie, how did things go with the adults? I'm sure you were glad to see family. Okay, check out our shading. Little bit of a blend. Okay, let me pull out. Yeah, a little bit of cleanup here, like I said before. Again, I have to be careful not to erase my lines over here. I'm going to color everything a light brown. It's just a base color. Finger blend. And then I'm going to come in with my glitter. I'm going to start with my gold. Hi, Kathy. Better late than never. It's amazing how precise you can be with these large caps, these large bottles. All right. Now I still have some to do on the right hand side here, but I'm going to hold off because I got to put my hand there. Okay, then I'm going to put my silver in between. Isn't that beautiful? And then I'm going to take my toothpick and just make sure that I get it all the way to the edge. I need a little more gold. There we go. Isn't that gold-silver combo beautiful? Okay, let's get the other side. I'm actually going to be smarter this time and alternate how I put this down. Oh, live and learn. Gold. Make sure you can see this. Silver. Gold. Don't forget to get your area below. And then our silver. Isn't that beautiful? Dave's physical therapy is going well and is making progress in baby steps. He says thank you all for your prayers and support. He just wishes his body would heal faster. Oh, it'll get there. Okay. Our little pea box here. then I'm going to put a little bit of silver in the center. And then I'm going to take my toothpick, hang with me, and I'm going to pull down a little bit of that gold down the center. And then I'm going to continue with my silver in between. Isn't that cool? And if you need a little more gold to get in between, just put a glop on there and then pull it down. Okay. Now, I accidentally stuck my thumb in my previous work. So give me 2 seconds to fix that. And quit laughing at me. I dare you to tell me that you haven't done the same thing. Blooper! Blooper reel. Now, if you don't have toothpicks, use a pin. I'm just using a straight pin because my toothpick went someplace. Okay, we're fixed. All right, guys, calling it an evening. I love my little feather in my guy's hat. Hold on, let me find it here. There we go. It turned out well. Okay. So we have a little bit more to do on this. I'll finish it up tomorrow night and then we'll be doing another project. So this is Tatiana Stilova. Vintage Classic Coloring Pages 4. And then I finished our little hobo guy, or child, young man. And we named him Max. There you go. I think he turned out well. Let me get this so it's not blurry. There we go. And we put his name on one of the crates. See that? So I'm pretty happy with the piece. Okay guys, calling it an evening. Thank you for visiting. This is ILene Vick for Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. Guys, joyous, joyous coloring. Kathy, we voted on the name. That's how we ended up with Max. I'll see you tomorrow night, same time, same place. Guys, love on each other. That's what we're known for. I will be posting a new duet piece, a new buddy color. Hold on, I'm just trying to curl these edges down. Oh, Kathy, you like Max? Okay. I think we done good. Guys, you should be proud of yourself. All right, guys, take care. Love you guys. Have a great rest of the evening. I'm going to go stuff my face. Till tomorrow night then.